Alright, so welcome back to Driveway. We are back here and we are finally going to get this thing fully resting on all four tires. And to do that, we need to lengthen the rear trailing arms. So I'm going to spin you over there and show you how I plan on doing this. Alright, so down here you can see I've already hacked away the trailing arm. But the trailing arm comes from the mount up here to the bottom underneath the knuckle area. And that locates this guy forward or back from where it should belong. So, the problem is because we put 2 more inches of lift here, it then increased the angle of this guy, which then drug this forward. And that makes it so there's not nearly enough room for tires up at this front area. So what I ended up doing was I went to my stock of junk and I actually took the rear sway bar from the Crossfire, the stock one, and I actually cut a couple segments out and machined it down so it will slide into the end. And then that left this ridge of 1 inch, which will be our spacing. So essentially, all that we have to do is slide our pieces in. Then we come up in here. And then you've got yourself a section. Let's just shave this down a little bit so it lays a little flatter. There we go, something like that. Then we can shove our bolts back in. And then we'll be able to come in through with the welder and zap a couple beads on there and we'll be set. Like, it's a good thing these things don't hold a huge amount of like weight or anything. Otherwise we'd have to build a completely sleeve and everything. But this should be just great because all it does is hold onto the back wheel like that. Alright, well, we got that welded up. The welder, of course, is acting up really bad. The air valve got stuck like halfway on. So I had to just crank up the CFM with whatever air was coming out and start zapping it and hope for the best. Anyways, got the little plate that we made that I made off camera a little bit in the last video. So we can just throw our wheel up in its general vicinity. Okay. Alright, well that's not looking too horrible. You can see we barely clear that corner. So let's drop her down. And then we can see how it really lines up. Alright, that's not too bad. That is not too horrible. Now I can come through here and I can shave out all the way up, round back through there. We should be pretty well set. Alright. Well, all things considered, that's not too bad. I think I'm going to roll it forward and roll it back. So that way the suspension can settle back out. And we'll see how far off we are. So after that move forward and back, we can see we're approximately centered in that wheel well. So that's going to be pretty darn good. And then we'll probably have to have someone align it and adjust that toe a little bit. So that is not too bad. Well, that's definitely looking like something. Alright, anyways, thanks for stopping by and watching. And we'll pick this up again next time with a little fender slicing. Until then, I guess we'll just have to say see you later.